This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for Wednesday, May 10th, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. A nonprofit in Marion is partnering with Connexus Indiana to provide training to prepare people with disabilities for careers in advanced manufacturing. Carey Services plans to implement the Catapult Indiana program, a 160-hour program designed to help people develop the skills needed to gain an entry-level position with an advanced manufacturing company. Connexus says it is the first time Catapult Indiana has specifically focused on people with disabilities, which have an estimated 80% unemployment rate. Carey Indiana CEO Jim Albaugh.
Carey Services is getting ready to open up in June our Empower Academy, which has different learning labs for a lot of different career paths. One of those career paths is a pre-manufacturing learning lab. And so as we sought out partners for how we might be able to best implement that particular learning lab, Catapult Indiana was the perfect partner for us to look at with the different tools and the resources that Catapult Indiana has. And so we're going to be bringing in-house all of the tools and resources and curriculum to be able to train individuals with disabilities in some new and awesome ways, with the goal of making them able to be marketable to a community of advanced manufacturing opportunities in Grant and the surrounding counties here in Indiana.
Bob McQuern, the Director of Adult Education at Connexus, calls it an honor to bring the Catapult program to people with disabilities for the first time and hopes it can serve as a model for other nonprofits. An Indiana agency confirmed Tuesday that the state's gasoline tax will go up by 1 cent this summer under an annual increase that Republican legislators voted recently to extend by 3 years. The fuel tax that goes toward infrastructure projects currently rings in at 33 cents a gallon. Indianapolis-based MD Architects, one of the fastest-growing firms in the Indianapolis area, has acquired a company in Seattle that also specializes in planning and designing animal and human health care facilities. Company officials declined to disclose terms of that deal. Ball State University has announced the appointment of Kimberly Howe Ferguson as director of the Entrepreneurship Center on the Muncie campus. Ferguson, who is the owner of Patterson Block Muncie, will also serve as an assistant lecturer of management in the Miller College of Business. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Indiana, it's time to get revved up. Inside Indiana Business is going racing. We'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the month of May and take you inside the business of motorsports, from gasoline alley to high-tech race shops to small-town dirt tracks. We'll explore what fuels a billion-dollar industry in the state. Join the entire Inside Indiana Business team from the world's greatest race course for Business at the Brickyard, brought to you by Purdue University. It's checkered flag coverage you won't want to miss. Indiana University Health has added the Fort Wayne Neurological Center to its ranks. The specialty practice, which has more than 100 employees, focuses on the study and treatment of conditions including multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's disease, and movement disorders. A commercial and residential exterior cleaning services company has received a microloan from the One Fund loan program that was created by One Southern Indiana. The Economic Development Organization and Chamber of Commerce for Clark and Floyd counties says the loan for Patriot Mobile Wash is the first non-emergency use of the fund since its inception last year. Indianapolis-based logistics company Draco LLC has consolidated some of its operations to a newly completed facility in the Mount Comfort Logistics Center. Ambrose Property Group developed the 752,000 square foot building and says the company has invested $2.5 million in the deal. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.